As technology, machinery, and methods have steadily improved over time, the size and scope of what builders can create has rapidly accelerated. The world's largest projects under construction today span the globe and even beyond. There are unique hurdles that megaprojects involve, from governmental red tape to public criticism to the construction project management challenges that accompany such a massive undertaking. Here are 15 of the world's megaprojects currently under construction, from unthinkably large airports, skyscrapers, to man-made rivers decades in the making, to a theme park that puts Disney World to shame. If you're new here, just click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get instant notification of latest videos. Let's discuss. Another megaproject on our list that we'll call Dubai home is the $64 billion Dubai Land, an unprecedented magnitude and size entertainment complex. 3 Walt Disney Worlds may easily fit within the 278 square kilometer complex, containing theme parks, sports stadiums, health facilities, science attractions, ecotourism, and hotels. The completed project will include the world's largest hotel, with 6,500 rooms and a 10 million square foot mall. The construction megaproject, first proposed in 2003, has had numerous setbacks along the way, including the 2008 global recession, which caused development to halt for more than 5 years. Dubai Land is currently scheduled to open for business in 2025. Egypt's new capital will emerge from the desert 50 kilometers east of Cairo. With 20 million citizens, Cairo has outgrown its infrastructure, and it's expected that by 2050, the city will have twice as many residents, adding to its already high pollution and traffic. The new capital would feature a population of 6 million people and government buildings and grounds greater than Central Park. The famous tower, Africa's tallest skyscraper, will also be located in the new metropolis. The government offices have moved in, although the capital's name has yet to be selected. The project will cost a total of $40 billion. The Chinese Super League has made great advances in football in recent years by bringing in superstars. They then set out to construct the world's largest football stadium by 2020. Guangzhou Evergrande Stadium, with a capacity of over 100,000, was scheduled to surpass Barcelona Stadium. However, due to financial difficulties, the project was shelved. Since then, the Chinese government has taken control of the project and put it up for auction, making Evergrande the world's most indebted company. The Great Man-Made River Project, which has been in the works since 1985, is the world's largest irrigation project. When finished, which is expected around 2030, it will irrigate over 350,000 acres of land, considerably boosting the availability of clean water to most of the desert nation's towns, with a capacity of up to 6.5 million cubic meters per day. The river will get its water from the underground Nubian sandstone aquifer system via a massive pipeline. The 1,750-mile-long project contains the world's longest network of underground pipes and aqueducts. In 2016, Saudi Arabia unveiled its 2030 vision. Saudi Arabia seeks to minimize its dependency on oil by promoting green energy and tourism. This includes the $20 billion Jeddah Economic City, which has made significant progress since the core road infrastructure was completed. Jeddah is planning to build the largest building ever built. Jubail 2, Saudi Arabia's industrial city project, has been in the works for almost 22 years. Its second phase, dubbed the world's largest civil engineering project, commenced in 2014 at the cost of $11 billion. Jubail 2 will feature 100 industrial plants, miles of trains, motorways and roads, an 800,000 cubic meter water desalination facility, one of the world's largest, and an oil refinery capable of generating 350,000 barrels per day when completed in 2024. More than 20,000 construction workers are on site at any given time during peak building season. If Manila's current capital becomes uninhabitable, the Philippines plans a new capital. The Philippines is located in the Ring of Fire, a region with multiple active volcanoes and earthquakes. Authorities have classed the adjoining Tower volcano as very active, and an eruption would require the evacuation of hundreds of thousands of people. New Clark City, larger than Manhattan and built in a strategic site north of Manila, will house 1.2 million people, and contains special economic zones. Construction will be divided into 5 phases over 30 years. The first phase will be completed in 2023. The government approved the long-term airport development in 2021, since Ho Chi Minh City's airport served 35 million passengers in 2019, despite having insufficient capacity. The airport will be completed in 3 sections, with a capacity of 100 million people per year. Following the Vietnam War, the country was riddled with mines. However, by 2021, mine remediation works had been completed and were ready to commence construction. During the initial phase, the airport could carry 25 million passengers. In the second phase, the passengers' terminal capacity will be increased to 50 million people, and a second runway will be built. This is the most expensive project in Vietnamese history, costing $16 billion. 2 more towers are nearly completed in Russia's financial sector, which is still under construction. The neighborhood, which was designed in the 1990s, will accommodate 300,000 people and serve as the capital's financial core. Construction started in 1995, but it was halted when investment dried up. Fortunately, by 2014, when the project was halfway completed, $12 billion had been put into it, and work on the One Tower and the Grand Tower restarted in 2019. With a height of 445 meters, the One Tower will be Europe's tallest tower, and the Moscow Business Center will be completed in 2024. Denmark is now constructing an entire artificial energy island in the North Sea, and the first offshore wind farm in history. The country is erecting a power plant surrounded by wind turbines. The first phase will conduct geological assessments to ensure that the seafloor is suitable for foundation installation. Following that, 4 million tons of dirt must be transported to the North Sea to construct the island. The turbines will be 3 times the size of the Statue of Liberty and generate around 50% more energy than Denmark requires. I'm a huge fan of energy projects. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates is no stranger to construction megaprojects. The city is already home to the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest structure since its completion in 2009. It stands to reason that a region accustomed to large-scale developments would have a corresponding airport. The world's largest construction project currently under construction is the Al Maktoum International Airport. The mega project, which spans more than 21 miles and costs $32 billion, has entered an expansion phase. The airport's completion date is still being determined, but it can handle 200 wide-body planes at once and accommodate up to 200 million passengers per year. The airport mega project is anticipated to cost more than $82 billion. Construction is now underway on the tallest mega skyscraper, the Merdeka Tower, which has been under construction since 2014, may be the last of its kind when it's completed in 2023. Other expected mega-tall structures have been delayed. China has banned the construction of new extremely tall skyscrapers, and the United States has no such projects planned. It's the 6th tallest structure in Kuala Lumpur, standing at 679 meters or 2,227 feet, which makes me assume that Malaysia aspires to develop the world's most stunning skyline. The International Space Station, which has been continuously occupied since 2000 by a rotating crew of astronauts from over a dozen nations worldwide, is the world's largest man-made structure ever put into space. It contains 2 baths, a fully equipped gym, and a 360-degree bay window. The 861,000-pound ISS, which will circle the Earth every 90 minutes from 248 miles above the planet's surface, will cost more than $60 billion to build a projected expansion, which may see it used as an off-world habitat. It could cost more than $1 trillion. China is the world's most populated country, with about 1.5 billion inhabitants. The north is home to about half of the country's population, but it only holds 20% of China's water resources. With a large population to feed, China is constructing 3 giant canals, each more than 600 miles long, to bring water to the north. To say the project is complicated is an understatement, given that completion is planned in 48 years. When completed, the roughly $80 billion project will provide 44.8 billion cubic meters of water per year to communities of the North. Despite its enormous size and wealth, the United States has long trailed Europe and Asia in high-speed rail infrastructure. The California High-Speed Railway project, which has been under development since 2015 and is scheduled to be completed in 2029, provides an early indication that this may be changing. The railway project would connect 8 of California's 10 largest cities, and the all-electric bullet train will be fueled by renewable energy and capable of reaching speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. The project's initial cost projections were around $33 billion, but it's been plagued by cost overruns, with the price tag now at least $100 billion. I hope you'll wonder and enjoy the video about these under construction mega projects in the world. You guys are all truly amazing, and I appreciate every last one of you watching. I mean that, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section. And as always, I'll see you again very soon.